Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus, May 11, 2025. The moon spends the day in your solar house, drawing your attention to your broader goals, which can pull your mood together. In general, you are a little more ambitious than usual and aware of what others expect of you. You are goal-oriented and focused on accomplishing something meaningful. It can feel quite wonderful to nurse ambition without pressure or stress. Still, later today, your desires or plans may not feel as straightforward temporarily. Avoid pushing something forward that needs more time to develop. Disapproval or coolness from someone can be annoying, but it can also redirect you to making helpful edits. Jupiter is a planet we all adore so very much. This is because Jupiter expands blessings and good fortune wherever he goes. Currently, he is in a zodiac sign that Mercury rules Gemini, so all mercurial aspects of life will see a touch of golden luck. Also, the entire human collective will now be more eager to meet, laugh, chat, and connect. Socializing will be amplified for nearly everyone. No matter where you stand in your romantic life, consider mixing and mingling. If attached, you'll have more fun with your mutual friends and lovers, too. Are you moving along your career path too slowly? Have patience. We all need to learn the value of hard work, and today is a great day for a lesson. You'll soon be amazed by your growth. You are feeling a bit better today. Things are steadier, emotionally speaking. For once, you don't feel like others around you are sapping all your energy. And yet this is also disconcerting because you like the feeling of being needed. You might benefit from turning the focus on yourself. Do for yourself what you do for others so well. Set a small goal, such as preparing a nice dinner or taking a brisk walk, and once you've done it, give yourself a little pat on the back. There's a time to get things rolling and a time to let them go. If there's something you've been reluctant to close in your life, the energy from this day may give you the added strength and determination to see it through. There are some things like relationships and habits that can be very hard to part with, even when you know it's what you need to do. However, once you see it through, there's a deep satisfaction that occurs knowing you were able to move forward. Be good to yourself. With no planetary activity in your career sector, the moon's monthly visits are always a valuable chance to check in, and for much of the last 12 months, this will create some positive days across the income, work, and career fronts. That is the case this time, except a friendly aspect to Pluto in his early days in retrograde motion in your income sector today, and to Jupiter, just as he moves into his final month in your work sector tomorrow, give you an intuitive read on the changing dynamics of this financial and professional year, and especially on the income and job fronts. Venus, the planet of love, might still be 4 weeks away from your romantic sector and from what will be some of the most romantically charged weeks of the year, but the Sun is here for another 12 days and Mercury will return over the weekend to give your heart a voice and to put heart and mind on the same page. While the spirit of romance and adventure is already well supported, this is just preparation for the real thing. Taurus, something beautiful grows from quiet consistency. Your quote of the day: stillness nurtures what noise forgets. Your color of the day is soft sage, peaceful and centered. Lucky numbers: 4, 6, 18. Your attention to detail makes a bigger difference than you think. A small gesture of affection brings healing. Trust in the slow bloom. You don't need to rush what's meant for you. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 11, 2025. If you're here, it's not by accident. Sometimes, even the smallest nudge, a scroll, a click, a quiet moment of curiosity can open the door to something we didn't know we needed. This is your invitation to pause, breathe deeply, and tune in to your inner voice. Let the messages from today's cards be a gentle guide for wherever you are on your journey. The cards drawn for today are the Magician, Page of Cups, 9 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and Judgment. These 5 come together to create a powerful narrative about stepping into your personal magic, staying resilient, nurturing what matters, and listening closely to your inner call. We begin with the Magician, which is such a brilliant card to kick off today's energy. It reminds you that you have more tools, skills, and personal power than you sometimes give yourself credit for. This card is about creation. It says, what you imagine can be real, as long as you're willing to focus and act. Maybe there's something you've been dreaming about, a new project, a lifestyle shift, a different direction for your life, but you've been wondering whether you're truly equipped for it. The Magician answers that with a confident yes. You have what you need, or you'll find it when you begin. It's about making the first move, trusting that the rest will unfold. Following that is the Page of Cups, a card filled with creative, emotional curiosity. This energy brings sweetness and openness. It's the part of you that's still in love with wonder. Maybe it's that moment when you hear a song and feel instantly transported. Or when you get lost in a conversation and realize how deeply you care. The Page of Cups says, stay open. Let yourself feel what's real today. Even if it's vulnerable, even if it's unfamiliar. This is a beautiful time to explore your emotional truths, and to trust your intuition. You might get an unexpected message, or feel called to express something. Don't brush it off. Let your heart lead a little more today. Next comes the Nine of Wands, a card of resilience. This one often shows up when you've been doing the work, when you've been showing up day after day, even when it's been hard. And maybe you're feeling it lately, that fatigue, the sense of, how much longer? But this card is your reminder that you're closer than you think. You're in the final stretch. It's okay to be tired. It's okay to need a breath. But don't give up. Rest, yes. Regroup, absolutely. But keep going. You've built so much already. Let that fuel you rather than weigh you down. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, bringing in grounded, nurturing energy. This queen is the ultimate reminder to care for yourself the way you care for others. She doesn't just survive, she cultivates. She builds lives that are sustainable, meaningful, and warm. Today's a great time to check in with your foundations. Are your daily routines feeding you or depleting you? Are you making space for nourishment, not just productivity? Even simple things, a good meal, a clean space, a kind word to yourself can be acts of empowerment. Take time to root down and remind yourself what stability feels like. And finally, Judgment arrives with a deeper calling. This card speaks to awakenings, decisions, and purpose. It's not about judgment in the harsh sense, it's about clarity. A realization. A moment when you look at your life and ask, am I living in alignment with who I truly am? You might feel something rising within you now, an urge to speak your truth, to change course, or to finale. Why act on something your soul has been whispering about for a long time? Judgment says, listen. It's time to rise to meet your own potential, to move forward with awareness and self-trust. Altogether, these cards create a moving and dynamic message. Today holds the spark of possibility, the softness of emotional growth, the grit of perseverance, the wisdom of self-care, and the soul-level pull toward transformation. If any part of you has been waiting for a moment to begin, to reconnect, to recommit, this could be it. Trust what you're feeling. Trust what you're building. And trust who you're becoming. Now I want to hear from you. Which card or message resonated most with you today? Have you been sensing a new beginning, or working through a moment that's tested your strength? Have you been feeling a quiet call to something more? Drop a comment and share your thoughts, your experiences, or even your intentions for the day. When we speak our truth, we create space for others to feel seen and supported too. Remember, you are not behind. You are not broken. You are in process, and that process is sacred. Keep going, you've got this.